Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I didn't have any other videos planned, so I thought what I'd do is actually go back and react to my original season predictions, my league table predictions for this season. And I genuinely, 100% honestly, cannot remember what I predicted. The only place I can remember 100% is top of the league. I know full well that I predicted Peterborough to win the League One trophy, but other than that, I can't exactly remember where I placed even Sunderland. I know that I put them in the playoffs somewhere, but other than that, I can't remember. I also can't remember the bottom four, what I did at all. So what I'm going to do is I will just edit down that previous video just to quickly give you exactly what I predicted. If you want to go to that original video and watch it in full, and I give my full reasonings at the time as to why I wanted to predict these teams, then by all means go and watch it. But I'm just going to react myself. We'll quickly have a look at what I predicted and we'll compare it to what the league table looks now. Yes, for Sunderland there's only like 8 games left, but I thought this would be quite an interesting video to see how things have changed and how my mindset has changed as well. And we'll just compare to see how far off I am. So what we'll do originally is we'll jump in to this video and I'll clip it down to show me predicting the bottom four, and we'll compare it to what the bottom four actually looks like now and see how far off I was or how wrong I was. So this should be really interesting. So I'll see you back in a second. I do believe that bottom of the league will be Northampton. Now 23rd in the relegation zone, I believe it will be AFC Wimbledon. Now 22nd is Rochdale, clinching that last and final relegation spot. I have a feeling that Wigan will go down. Okay, so I'm not actually too embarrassed on that one. I don't actually think I was that far off, given in real life, of course, as you can see, Rochdale are in 24th. I predicted Northampton. In 23rd, I predicted Wimbledon, but it is Wigan in real life. In 22nd, I predicted Rochdale, but it is Wimbledon in real life. Now, in 21st, I predicted Wigan, but it's actually Bristol Rovers. So, I did get Wigan, Wimbledon, and Rochdale all correct, just in different places, in different positions. So, I'm actually not too embarrassed with that. I think I've done quite well there. So, Northampton have obviously done a lot better than I thought, because if you go back and look in the video, I don't have any confidence at all in Northampton staying up, hence why I put them in 24th. Of course, they only just come up this season. They're doing very well at the moment to be in the position that they're in, climbing towards mid-table. So, yeah, that's mad, that. I think that's absolutely mad, but I'm also quite happy with my predictions. I haven't done too badly there at all. Got 3 out of 4 correct. Really, of course, like I say, not in correct positions exactly, but all in the bottom 4, so I'm quite happy with that. But now we'll jump into the top 6. So, for 6th, now there's probably a good 4 teams that could easily go for the 6th place. But, believe it or not, I'm going to go with Sunderland. So in 5th place, I've gone for Hull. Now 4th, I've gone with Charlton. Now with 3rd, I have gone for Portsmouth. I think Oxford are going to be in 2nd. And one team only to sit top of the lot. And you've probably guessed it by now because I haven't mentioned them so far in this video. And that is Peterborough. Wow, so I was way off with some teams in that one. I obviously had a lot of confidence in Oxford as well, who aren't even sniffing around the top 6 at the moment, of course, falling down the pack quite a lot, of course. So I predicted Peterborough top of the league, which, of course, I'm still stick by that. I did say, I did think people are going to win the league. I'd like to say that Sunderland are going to win the league now, but I'd take 2nd. I'll take 2nd. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to get too cocky with it. But yeah, so I predicted Oxford 2nd, which I think is mad. Well, of course, that's where Peterborough are now. Hull are top of the league. I predicted Hull to be 5th. Portsmouth, I predicted them to be in 3rd. They're currently in 4th. Blackpool are in 5th, of course, and they're nowhere to be seen in my predictions, not even in the sort of honourable mentions, because in the video, if you go back and watch it, honourable mentions, I put in Ipswich and Fleetwood to sniff around the top 6, which I don't think's terrible. Fleetwood maybe, of course, have fallen away a little bit, but Blackpool and Lincoln weren't even mentioned in that video after looking back, which I'm very, very surprised on. So the top 6... Of course, I predicted Peterborough, Oxford, Portsmouth, Charlton, Hull and Sunderland, whereas the real life league table right now is Hull, Peterborough, Sunderland, Pompey, Blackpool and Lincoln. So Portsmouth, Sunderland, Peterborough and Hull, I got all correct in the top 6, granted different positions, but Blackpool and Lincoln come out of nowhere and absolutely blew that away. So it's a little bit embarrassing, I guess, not even mention Blackpool Lincoln throughout that prediction video, but I don't think I was a million miles away. Now, what I'm going to do right here, right now, is give you my final prediction for League One. And it's going to look a little bit different to the ones that I predicted at the beginning of the season, the ones that we've already looked at in this video. But, oh God, this is hard. I'm going to say predictions. I'm not going to do the bottom four. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them as they are. I know Northampton, I think they're out of it now. But I'm going to leave them as they are because I'm quite happy with that. But the top six, I am going to change it. And I'm going to change my predictions. I did say before the Papa John's Trophy, if we win it, I think we'll go on to win the league. But in my head, it's weird because in my head, I think Peterborough are going to win the league still. And I think that we are going to just about scrape second. But my heart is telling me that we're going to win the league. Do I go with my head or my heart? I think this time, I'm actually just going to go with my head. And I think Peterborough are going to win the league. I think that we're going to finish second. I think Hull will finish in third. I think Blackpool will finish in fourth. Portsmouth to finish in fifth. And I think Charlton are actually going to scrape it over Lincoln. I think it's going to be heartbreak for Lincoln because they've been, around the top two for a lot of the season. But I think Charlton are just going to take over them at the right time for Charlton anyway. They've been in half-decent form. They haven't lost in a good few games. Yeah, they're kind of drawing, winning. But they're looking really positive, where Lincoln have fallen away, Doncaster have fallen away. So I think that would be my top six. So we've got Peterborough, Sunderland, Hull, Blackpool, Portsmouth and Charlton. And as for who I think would win the playoffs, it's difficult because Hull have obviously been in the top two pretty much for the majority of the season. Whereas Blackpool, for me, over the last couple of months, that is the team that I am scared of the most. When I look at their highlights, because I do like to look at everyone's highlights, or a lot of the team's highlights, particularly around the top 6, 7, 8 or so, Blackpool definitely scare me the most. Attacking wise, they look lethal. The pace and their counter-attacking ability, and they've got Jerry Yates, who's just coming into a huge amount of forms, banging goals in game after game. They do scare me, and we've got them twice as well. So I think Blackpool, my hometown, I do believe that they will go up via the playoffs. So I'm going to go for Peterborough and Sunderland to go up first and second, and Blackpool to win the playoffs. Oh, God, I don't know what to think about that. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. We've had a look back at my previous predictions, and I've now given you my new predictions for the season. I'll take second every day of the week. My heart says we're going up as champions. My head says second. I'm going to listen to my head for once. I very, very rarely do. So, yeah, that is it, guys. You, of course, let me know how you think the league table is going to go come the end of the season. Are Sunderland going to go up as champions? Are they going to go up in second place? Or are they going to miss out in the automatics altogether and end up in the playoffs? Again, let me know how you feel and what you're thinking. If you are a supporter of another side, let me know where your side are going to finish or where you think they're going to finish anyway. But if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sassy Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammed.